Hey guys, welcome back to another PTN Spotlight. Phoenix here, joined by the four TTS leaders that helped run a massive event recently based around Halloween. Now, I'm not going to tell you much about it, just going to tell you the name of it. The name of this event was TTS Halloween Spooktacular Party, and it was run by the whole TTS community. It was fantastic, but I'm not going to tell you much more. I'm going to hand this right off to Alu, and Alu's going to let you know what this whole event was about. Alu, go ahead.
Hey everyone, as Phoenix said, what you're seeing here is the first official TTS Halloween Spectacular Party. What that is just a day off from normal raids and events and things we do to celebrate Halloween, socialize, and overall win some games and prizes.
Not just winning games and prizes, you actually wanted to give back to your community. You wanted to show them some appreciation for what they've done for you since day one. I mean, the TTS wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the community itself.
Yeah, we were a little worried at the start, being our first party and event for TTS, that people may not respond to it very well, but the event really showed the community we really have, and that's really building, because we got amazing response and donations and people that really wanted to help out, and just it was overall a great time. It was an amazing thing.
Speaking of appreciation, there is one name you did want me to sort of let you mention, and that was the guy who helped run all this all. And who was that?
His name is Lithro Ashwalker. He's our party planning department leader. You may not hear from him a lot, but he's in the background doing work constantly on helping get ready the next events and parties that we have going on, and always making sure that our parties and events are very unique and fun for our community.
Speaking of unique and fun, there were a bunch of mini games that we played at this event, and it was fantastic. I got to participate in all of them, and they were hilarious and just a lot of fun. And we're gonna hand this off to Sion and Zarzag, who are joining us because they helped run those events. And I'm not even gonna go into it. Sion, go ahead, explain a couple of the games that you helped run.
Sure thing. Two of the games that I helped run were Face Only a Mother Could Love and Hide and Spook. In the first, the leaders were running around looking for especially ugly looking characters. And boy, did we find quite a few of them. Anyway, the leaders would go up to that ugly person and say, "Damn, you ugly," and send them a prize. In the Hide and Spook, we had leaders and volunteers hiding throughout Divinity's Reach, and some of them places were pretty obvious to see, but not to get to. But the players had to get up there, touch the hider, and whisper boo to claim their prize.
It was a lot of fun seeing people run around trying to figure out how to get to a spot where they could clearly see the guy but not get there. And we did not allow them to use any consumable items like portal guns or whatever. It was all by their pure skill. They couldn't cheat. Now there were a couple other games that were played, and we're gonna move over to Zarzag because Zarzag ran a couple of the additional events there. Go ahead, Zarzag, take it away.
One thing that we had running throughout the whole event was Twisted Trivia, where we would give out trivia questions about TTS, Guild Wars 2, or different lore and stuff, and you would win a prize for answering correctly. Another event that I ran was the Monster Mash, which was basically a massive Halloween costume brawl. During this, we would get everyone in the middle of Divinity's Reach in the Palace garden area, and they would all brawl, and we would give them about 3 minutes, and the ones that got a crown on the top of their heads would move on to the next round. We ended up getting down to where we almost had four winners, but one finally came out on top.
You know what? It was a blast. It was a lot of fun. And I'm sure Regal, who's editing this footage, managed to have a little bit of the sound effects in the background. It was hysterical. We all died of laughter. We're hearing all these moas and pigs and birds just beat the shit out of each other. It was fantastic. But there's more to it than that. There were even more games that were being played. Some games that actually weren't in the game physically. And those were a couple of the sort of social media they referred to it as. And Amy's here to let us know about some of those social media contests that were going on. So Amy, go ahead. Let us know what else was being run.
Hey Lunatics, we had two kind of events. For our Facebook and Twitter, we had the Not So Fearsome Favorite, where members could post their favorite TTS moment or whatever they loved about us, and the prize for that were two Halloween weapon skins that haven't been given out yet. We also had on our official forums the Screenshot Scream, which is where members took screenshots throughout the entire party and posted the best ones in hope of getting a mini to Quaddle the Sunless.
That is awesome. There's a bunch of massive prizes, a bunch of little prizes, a ton of giveaways. It definitely shows your guys' appreciation for your community. Now, before we wrap this up, that's pretty much the whole event, but there's a couple other things we did want to mention. Alu, there were two more things you wanted to go over. I believe there's a couple things that happened after I left that I actually didn't get, but Murph has kindly, from TTS, donated me some footage of some of the ridiculous things you guys did.
Yeah, some of the things that happened, specifically during the Oceanic party, it's kind of a unique thing they have going on where they do Doliac races. So basically, what they did was they strafed Doliacs around a circle, and they did like 3 laps, and the first one to win got a prize, and it was very unique and quite hilarious, I may add.
Not only that, but I also heard about your trolling. You guys took the Doliac costumes into a couple champ trains to defeat them. Well played, guys. Well played. End result is there's the footage, guys. We hope you had fun. We hope the next event is just as much of a blast. Thank you so much for joining us, and check back for more of our videos.